pretty revved up group coming into.
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge out on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, you hear a lot about the chemistry on this Warriors team. Now, one thing that they do is after a road game, if they have the next day off, they stay in that city and they have a team dinner. Steph Curry said, instead of going our separate ways, we enjoy each other's company. It helps build the camaraderie that you need to be successful. Kevin?
And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Doris, two terrific defenses going at it tonight. Most people expect a low-scoring contest. How do you go about getting points in a game like this?
Well, against high-caliber defenses, one thing you have to do is be patient, work your offense into the second and third options, but most importantly, Kev, you've got to take care of that rock.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Holiday out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Moore in at the three. Sinks the triple.
And in 2015, Cousins added that three-pointer to his game. Now he can do it all offensively.
Moore against Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Holiday. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And Moore kicks to Rondo. It's Davis on the wing. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a three-point game. Curry outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Cousins. Over Pachulia. Out of hand on it.
Well, incredible work on defense from Zaza Pachulia. Great positioning so he can reject it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he's good on the three ball. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
From deep, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Curry. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
When Curry is on the floor, you can just see how he impacts the play. Even when he doesn't have the ball, defenders can't help off too far or he'll make him pay. Doris, I've seen defenders give up an open layup just not to give Curry a clean look from deep.
Well, that's why the stat sheet doesn't tell the entire story relative to the influence Steph Curry has on the outcome of the game. The commitment required to cover Curry allows opportunities for other people on his team.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Holiday against Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And always looking to throw his weight around inside. Cousins is a handful. Yeah, and last season, DeMarcus Cousins moving on in that blockbuster trade. Really impossible to get equal value for a star like Cousins. but he was pleased, I think, to put all the rumors of being traded to bed.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And with Cousins, he found out that he was being traded to the Pelicans while at the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And it's never easy fitting in with another star like the Brow, but Cousins is just so skilled that you knew they would find a balance. And at the end of the day, Cousins seems to be happy with the team who's committed to him.
Pelicans leading by 6. Holiday with it, picked up by Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Rondo. He feeds it to Moore. Pass to Davis. Screen by Cousins. Near the three-point line. It's Moore. It's rebounded by Golden State. And it's Curry at the elbow. Count that one. Curry's got 5 points so far.
This guy can finish from anywhere, whether it's from 40 feet or 2 feet. Curry has got the kind of versatility that any player would love to have.
Now here's Moore. Over to the wing. Holiday dishes to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, but they recover it. Second chance shot. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 4. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Thompson passes to Curry. Durant kicks to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And it's E'Twaun Moore with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Durant. And no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. He dishes it to Moore. Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Green. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's the dish to Pachulia. Davis with some nice D.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Just so resourceful as David gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Holiday against Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen. Outside Holiday. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. And stolen by Cousins. Outside Rondo. And Cousins kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Davis. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Again, Holiday missing. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Outside Durant. Pulls up on the elbow. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moore against Durant. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Outside Holiday. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. And in terms of just how explosive this Warriors team can be, they can get hot over a course of a few minutes. And Doris just put a team away. The way they can shoot from deep and then play defense is just overwhelming.
How often have we seen, Kev, the game might be a 2 or 3 possession game, and within seconds, all of a sudden, they're up 20. They're incredibly deep shooting. Their ability to play off their own made shots and build momentum can steamroll a team.
Green missing again. Pelicans leading by 6. Outside Holiday. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
He's checked in for Pachulia. Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Thompson. There's the screen. And there's the pass to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green.
Boy, you have to respect how crafty Draymond Green is on the interior. Has the ability to get deep inside and finish with ease.
And it's Davis missing.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Rondo against Curry. Rondo dishes to Cousins. And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league. 2 Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Cousins, with his physical style, always among the league leaders in free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Young's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Moore. Allen comes in for Drew Holiday. And Nelson is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
Still unable to connect this quarter. Really looks frustrated. Just needs to try and stay calm.
Allen passes to Nelson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Nelson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly, the shooting they have, Greg, is a very big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Here's Allen. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Allen, right side. There's the three. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Allen. 11 points here for Cousins.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Now here's Durant over Miller. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you've got to like to see Kevin Durant concentrate on improving his interior game, because with his size and length, he's going to be a problem.
Here's Miller. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Davis missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the feed to Young. 1:33 left to play in the first. On the wing, Green. The offensive rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
1:22 left here in the opening quarter. Nelson kicks to Davis. Back to Nelson. And it's sent back by West. Allen against Curry. Pass to West. Over Nelson. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And West, a knockdown mid-range shooter. You just assume it's going in whenever it leaves his hands.
There's the pick. Here's Miller, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
Curry against Nelson. Green, the screen. Durant dishes to Green. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Nelson, the pass to Davis. Over West. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded five-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player from year to year and find different ways to show, what you're capable of, and that's kind of how, my story unfolded from high school to now, is just adding a little bit of piece here, a piece there every single year.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
When he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Omer Ashik is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Allen. Then it's Miller, and it's Nelson in at the point. Now here's Livingston. Picked by West. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Kev, we know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Cunningham, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cunningham's got his first 2 points.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Here's Livingston. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
You look at the height of Shaun Livingston, Doris, and how he is able to both score and facilitate for others. He is a coach's dream in that regard.
Well, Shaun Livingston is a mismatch nightmare because with his size, he can shoot over most point guards in the post or in the mid-range. But then if you put a bigger player on him, he can create mismatches at other positions. He's a tough guard.
Free throw good, Livingston. Doris, a lot of great catch-and-shoot players in this league, but who's the best right now at creating space for his shot off the dribble?
I'd say, respectively, the point guards that we saw in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving. And they go about their business a little bit differently. Obviously, it's the handle of Kyrie Irving and his ability to not only navigate tight spaces, but his ability to finish with both hands and the creativity and the English sometimes necessary for Steph Curry. It's the majesty and the danger of guarding the three-point shot, which then he combines with that ability to shake it, bake, and go off the dribble. Really tough contains both of them.
I like how you mentioned the finish, because the finish sometime you can get in there and make it look great, but you can't get the two.
You got to put the points on the board, baby.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New Orleans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he makes the first. And so Ashik nails both of them. Here is Livingston. Iguodala outside. Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Caspi. Here's West. No good on the shot. Good D by Miller.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Nelson. And it falls over the rim and in.
Timeout.
Nelson's got 5 now.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Omer Ashik. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Livingston with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Picked by West. And Thompson kicks to Caspi. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's 6 points for David West.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Allen looking for his first basket still in this one. No coverage that time. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Caspi dishes to Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's New Orleans now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Cousins kicks to Cunningham. Here's Nelson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds to Iguodala. From downtown, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Now, here is Nelson. He has 5. Dishes it to Miller. Clock at 4. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Golden State. Iguodala with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. There's the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And New Orleans also making a change. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Tony Allen. Now Holiday, 11 points in the game. Over in the corner, Cunningham. They get it back. Nelson against Thompson. Nelson, the pass to Cousins. A second chance effort. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Nelson. From deep, Green. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And how about last season, Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
Nelson with it. Now Green defending, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis is checked in for Cunningham. Etuan Moore comes in for Darius Miller. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Nelson. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. And Doris, for Kerr to get win number 200, the team only needed 238 games played. For those wondering, that is an insane 84% winning percentage.
Wow. Yeah, Kev, you look at all the coaches in any sport, and none of them comes close to that career winning percentage. And for all his success, the guy remains humble and does nothing but give credit to the players. This guy deserves recognition for an incredible record.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Iguodala. 6 points for him. Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here's Iguodala outside. The rebound by Holiday.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
They set the pick. Rondo dishes to Holiday. Cousins with a screen on Green. Jumper off the screen, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Warriors trail by 8. Thompson outside. Taken away by Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Outside for Davis. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Cousins, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, it's Andre Iguodala.
That free throw missing. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a 6th Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The 6th Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board.
Or something that's become popular, debating whether a player is a star or a superstar. To you, what's the major difference between those two thoughts?
To me, the biggest difference between star and superstar are those guys who are willing to absorb the label on a night-by-night basis and a moment-by-moment basis. You can't disappear when the stakes get high. You can't disappear on a February night in the middle of the grind pre-All-Star break. Greatness requires you to come with it every single night.
And they don't care about the conversation about them. They're bulletproof in some ways, very thick skin.
Very Kobe-like attribute you just referenced.
Very good comparison. Here's Rondo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Rondo gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Davis against Durant. And a wide open look for Iguodala. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Iguodala's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Back to Rondo. Davis with a screen on Durant. Holiday with it. Picked up by Thompson. High arcing shot. And it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got 13.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Curry against Rondo. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. Down low, got a piece of it. Durant with some nice D.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now here's Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Green kicks to Curry. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the New Orleans Pelicans last season with one of the worst offensive rebounding percentages in history.
Yeah, I mean, it improved somewhat with DeMarcus Cousins coming in. But I think really it's the team's philosophy, though. They value getting back in transition more than they value a chance to attack that offensive glass.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Thompson outside. Kicks to Durant. And here's Iguodala outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead. Rondo kicks to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Cousins with a screen for Davis. Right side Holiday. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
Hard to believe that for a long time the Warriors were one of the bottom-dwelling teams in the NBA. When this ownership group took over, it completely changed the franchise.
Right. There were some highs for Warrior fans if you think about the Rick Barry era, the Run TMC years, and of course We Believe. But this team clearly has been the high point of this franchise. I admire Warriors fans because even through the losing, they stuck with their team.
Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cousins has got 17 now.
One of the most prolific scoring big men in the game. Cousins getting his tonight.
Here's Durant, and Davis sends it back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New Orleans on top, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exciting first half indeed. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny, the Jet, Smith, and Shaq, the Eel O'Neal. It was DeMarcus Cousins who got hot in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. Well, Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Warriors trail by 3. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, when you watch what Steph Curry does on the floor, it is almost unreal what he can do. In a single game, this guy could make 10 plays that might be career highlights for most players in the NBA. He makes the extraordinary look pedestrian.
And he makes the first. And with Curry, we're almost too used, Doris, to his skill on the floor. We've come to expect to see something amazing.
Oh, Kev, no doubt, because there are very few players in NBA history who are as exciting to watch as Steph Curry. He has takeover ability with his shooting. The creativity and playmaking are off the charts. What a special talent. Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Here's Cousins, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry kicks to Green. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Curry. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rondo with it. Outside Holiday. Kept alive, and Cousins throws it down.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Now here's Pachulia. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Green. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Well, Draymond Green works hard to be a consistent threat from the perimeter. He understands he's the most likely guy to be left open.
Here's Rondo. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Green. Holiday with the 3. Holiday with another miss. They haven't led the game yet. A chance to do so. Whoa!
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Cousins. 21 points in the game. Shoots a 3. Another miss by Holiday. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Durant, the pass to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Curry dishes to Pachulia. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Moore against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Durant against Holiday. And again, Kevin Durant. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Cousins with a screen on Durant. And it's E'Twaun Moore with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Curry kicks to Thompson. There's a good screen. Tries from 10, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
great ball movement there.
Thompson against Holiday. Cousins with a screen for Holiday. From deep, Moore sinks the three-pointer. Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If they think they can give him that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
Here's Durant. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis, the pass to Moore. Screen by Cousins, and it's Moore penetrating. Davis gets a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson outside. Over Holiday. Excellent D there from Holiday. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Over Moore, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pelicans trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Good on the 3-point shot. Davis has got 7.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And here is Curry. 15 points in the game. Outside Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now here's Rondo. He feeds it to Davis. Screen by Cousins. Davis dishes to Rondo. Davis against Curry. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he's not going to do it with those kinds of shots. He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Pelicans trail by 8. Davis sets a screen. Here's Cousins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cousins has got 24 points.
Back at you. That's payback for the 3 on the other end.
Well, I just like the shot selection in that instance. He wanted to get him back, and he did just that with the 3.
Here's Holiday. Another miss by Holiday.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It's stolen by Davis. Outside Rondo. And Davis now top of the key. Cousins against Green. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
Well, this is where Klay Thompson has made his mark. The range on his 3 is incredible.
Moore passes to Holiday. He dishes it to Cousins. Davis with a screen on Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Rondo. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 4. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, think about Klay Thompson. He's basketball royalty. His dad, of course, Michael, the #1 overall pick in 1978. He was a great player, an NBA champion, incredible lineage. I'll tell you, there are a lot of pretty jump shots in the NBA, but for my money right now, Klay Thompson is right at the top. He has perfected and honed his form, and boy, when he gets hot, it's lights out.
That free throw good from Thompson. And for Clay Doris and his shooting, he has worked to complete his entire set of offensive options. Started as just a shooter, but now he is a threat on many fronts.
Well, he's one of the best shooters to play right now in today's NBA, but the reality is he has greatly improved his ability to finish at the rim and play with his back to the basket. The jumper's always going to be the primary weapon, but now he's balanced that with a number of other options.
You think of Klay Thompson and you think of his great shooting ability. But Doris, he is just as impactful on the other side of the ball.
But to me, Kevin, he is one of the elite two-way players in the game because though he doesn't get a ton of steals or blocks, when it comes to guarding the James Hardens or the Russell Westbrooks, Klay always draws that assignment and does an incredible job.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Pelicans trail by 10. And Moore kicks to Davis. Over Pachulia. Tries again. No good from Cousins.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint. Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Cousins with a screen on Green. Here's Moore. Sweet little floater. Moore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, and the Pelicans, after making the playoffs in 2015, had some high expectations with superstar Anthony Davis, but last year was a bit of a disappointment, and it forced them to kind of pull the trigger and go out and land DeMarcus Cousins. So their fortunes now, I think, are going to be held by those two anchors on the front line.
With some changes. West comes in for Jaja Pachulia. Young is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 13-5 run. Greg, what would you say is the key for the Pelicans to get back in the playoff mix?
There's several. I think rebounding was a big problem. The trade for Cousins should help in that area. And every team needs more shooting. But I think in particular, this group does. And then first and foremost, look, you got to stay healthy. Hard to figure out what you have when you never get a chance to see it.
Now here's Rondo. Holiday with the three, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Rondo. And here's Young from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
That was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Now here's Davis. He's got 7. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Curry. Green with a screen on run. Clock at 6. 6-4 against Durant. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 16 off the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on David West.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Two shots.
No good on that one.
It is a thing of beauty to watch the Warriors make that extra pass and create such easy scoring chances. Their passing is incredible. The unselfish nature of the team is incredible. I mean, this has got to be one of the best passing teams ever.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Good on the second free throw. Last season, the Warriors led the NBA in assists as a team, and it wasn't even close. Doris, they averaged, as you were saying, over 30 a game.
Right, Kevin. I think the key is every player at every position is able to make a pass. The efficiency of the offense comes because of the quality of shots they get, but all of that is entertaining and effective basketball because they're tremendously unselfish passers.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Golden State. Holiday goes in.
And when you look at the Pelicans, you got to expect for them to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. You've got the Twin Towers down low, and Drew Holiday is in the top handful, I think, of defensive point guards in the league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant from deep three-point range. Durant with another miss. Andrew Holiday at 6'4", great size for the point guard position.
And his height enables him to cover shooting guards. At the same time, he does a great job of keeping smaller players in front of him.
Warriors leading by 12. Left side Curry. Picked by West. Shoots off the screen. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashik's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Miller kicks to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Iguodala, and the shot goes in. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Right side, Durant. On the wing, Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Holiday. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Davis comes in for Cunningham, and Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. That free throw good from Young.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Nelson dishes to Ashik. Back to Nelson. Screen by Ashik. Allen outside. Davis setting the pick for Allen. Over Iguodala. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors leading by 13. Curry passes to Iguodala. Young against Allen. Pick by West. Here's Curry with the 3. And no good that time.
The blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay? We got to be more solid defensively. Now we got to dig in, we got to guard, okay? And then we got to execute our offense.
A lot of things on that list, trying to refocus his troops moments ago, Coach Alvin Gentry.
Yeah, the energy's all right, but the execution definitely could be better with and without the basketball.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So for New Orleans right now, Cunningham is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Miller, that's Tony Allen, and it's Nelson in at the point. Now here's Thompson. Iguodala outside. And Miller with the block. Now here is Nelson. Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Miller. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Iguodala outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. West gets the bucket.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Cunningham kicks to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
They get it back. A second chance effort. The shot, no good.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
West, right side, stolen by Allen, and New Orleans pushing it up now. There's the dish to Nelson, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nelson outside, 5 on the clock, to the wing on the left. Here's Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 6. And Caspi has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson against Allen. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Passes it to Livingston. Iguodala outside. Puts up a three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now, here is Nelson. Defense right on him. Cousins with a screen for Nelson. The pass to Cousins. Sinks the triple. Cousins has got 29 in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Livingston. The feed to Thompson. They need this one. It's good from long range.
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that stripe.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Now, here is Nelson. Here's Cunningham. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Iguodala no good.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Nelson, right side. Pass to Cousins. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson dishes to Livingston. They set the pick. Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Casper. Nelson with the steal. Feeds to Miller. Cunningham kicks to Nelson. Dishes it to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. 31 points for DeMarcus.
Pretty revved up group coming into.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analyst, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, you hear a lot about the chemistry on this Warriors team. Now, one thing that they do is after a road game, if they have the next day off, they stay in that city and they have a team dinner. Steph Curry said, instead of going our separate ways, we enjoy each other's company. helps build the camaraderie that you need to be successful. Kevin?
And thanks, David. Relationships come before anything else. Clearly, these guys like each other off the court as well. Doris, two terrific defenses going at it tonight. Most people expect a low-scoring contest. How do you go about getting points in a game like this?
Well, against high-caliber defenses, one thing you have to do is be patient, work your offense into the second and third options, but most importantly, Kev, you've got to take care of that rock.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Holiday out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Moore in at the three. Sinks the triple.
And in 2015, Cousins added that three-pointer to his game. Now he can do it all offensively.
Moore against Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Holiday. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And Moore kicks to Rondo. It's Davis on the wing. Screen by Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a three-point game. Curry outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Cousins. Over Pachulia. Got a hand on it.
Well, incredible work on defense from Zaza Pachulia. Great positioning so he can reject it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he's good on the three ball. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
From deep, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time.
And stolen by Cousins. Moore outside. Inside. They get a hand on it. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And the basket by Curry.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Rondo with it. Guarded now by Durant. Jumper off the screen. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors leading by 4. From deep, Iguodala. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now here's Moore. Out to the right wing. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Unable to get that one. Curry with some nice D. Pass to Thompson. There's a screen. Durant in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pelicans trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Against Rondo. He feeds it to Moore. Cousins with a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
Moore with it. Now Green defending. Will it go? That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Davis.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Curry. Iguodala outside. There's the pick. Green, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Durant against Davis. Shoots from the high post, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Rondo against Curry. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, from long range or from point blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
You know, the amazing part for me, Kevin, is if Steph Curry had managed to have an NBA career half as good as his father's, he still would have been a major success story. But he's gone so far beyond that and become the penultimate superstar.
And both free throws good for Curry. Pelicans trail by 10. The dish now to Moore. A shot off that time. Nice D from Durant. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kevin Durant.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Anthony Davis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 10. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Cousins. Kick out to Moore. Takes the three. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Moore's got it back down to single digits for New Orleans. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.